show. This is On Air with Daryl Nicholson
and Ben Apsey. Good morning, Toowoomba.
The idea of the show is just to give you some education on what's happening. No political views from either side, and people probably know what our views are, but I keep
people
mine
know
a
that
little
I'm
bit
working
secret.
on one of the campaigns.
Yeah,
so.
that's right. Yeah, so just a bit of information. So tell us, Ben, what's happening with the postal voting now?
Postal voting is open. They are experiencing quite high demand on their phone lines and on their website to have that. Now, they haven't done any ballot draws yet because they won't issue the writs until the 6th of October.
Righto, yep.
Was what I've been told so far. So after that, then they'll do the ballot draw. And it's a random ballot draw, so we don't know what the order's going to be. So they can't. It's not alphabetical or anything like that. Once then they've done the ballot draw, they'll print the voting slips, and they'll mail them out to those that have applied. So that is open, and it's not a polling day. They're not calling it a polling day this year. They're calling it a polling period.
Polling period, okay. Right.
And that runs from the 19th of October through to the 31st.
Brilliant. Now, I've had stuff in the letterbox. I got this one. Very great, good marketing, just to make sure you open the envelope. But it's from Trevor, and he's just saying, here's your postal vote application form. So there's 2 in each envelope that you can mail off, husband and wife.
Or you can do it on the Electoral Commission Queensland website.
So that comes through from Trevor.
David has also sent those out, and Labor have sent out theirs as well.
Yep, they did theirs a bit differently. They put the forms in first, and then they've put their little spiel there as well, and that's got Megan O'Hara Sullivan. So that's going to be an interesting race at 2 of those for Toowoomba North, mate.
We'll see how that pans out. I guess
it's going to be interesting. So
that one will be interesting to watch. I don't think Toowoomba South's got too much to worry about. The incumbent candidate down there.
Yeah. So who's run against David? I can't recall.
Susan Kratz?
Yeah, I think that might be the name. Yeah, okay. So
no indication for Condamine as to who the Labor candidate is, but the LNP candidate at this stage is Pat Weir, who's the sitting member.
So as we know, we'll tell you who's running, because a lot of time people say they had no idea who was running. They just got to there on the day and just chose someone. So we hope this show gives you some information about that.
So we'll go through
and you can share that with people.
In ballot order once we've got them. Hopefully, if any of the candidates want to come on the show, they're welcome to. We're not picky. Megan or Trevor. Both of them.
We're unbiased.
And Chamber of Commerce is running a politics in the pub with all the announced candidates next Thursday. And that's down at the Met.
Okay, the Met Hotel, the home of
so you can buy the tickets through the Chamber of Commerce.
Yep, cool.
The polling day itself and the polling period is going to be very similar to the local government election, but there's a whole pile of new official rules from ECQ. So they're only allowed to have 6 signs, so that's per party or registered organisation. 6 election signs within 100 metres of a polling place. On or up to the election. Now with the election day, they're not allowed to put them within that 100 metres until 5 AM of polling day. They're only allowed 6 signs.
Okay, well that's good. Yeah.
So you won't be walking into, oh my lord, there's a whole pile of signs everywhere. It's overwhelming. It'll be very simple. We're expecting a lot of people to pre-poll anyway. And at this stage, there will be 2 pre-polling booths in Toowoomba.
Brilliant.
As there was for local government. And booth wrap, all that plastic stuff that everyone always used to complain about, which I always thought funny when the Greens used to use it and then complain about the fact that it was all over the place, and they themselves had it printed as well. It's all banned. Banned all that, so it's only election signs that they're allowed to put up now.
We're also reaching into Warwick and Stanthorpe, so your sitting member out there in the southern region is James Lister. I like James, he's a good guy, and he's given up time to spend with me as well, so he's a big supporter of Warwick 4370 TV and Stanthorpe 4380 TV, so, and we'll find out who's running up against him out there as well. And Dolby's covered by Condamine, isn't it?
No, not anymore.
Not anymore. So we'll find out who's running for Dolby as well in that area there. So, okay.
Maranoa.
So that's the idea of the show. Yeah, Maranoa. That's the idea of the show. Give you some information, then you can make your choice. We don't care who you vote for. Just vote properly. Don't waste your vote, and don't think you can use COVID as an excuse.
No,
you won't be able to get away.
And always remember, preferences are yours. They're yours to give away.
That's right.
They're not the parties. You make the decision on where your preference goes.
And I saw a video from the Green Shirts. They did a video just saying the same thing. Just
So
you don't
it
have
is
to
it is an
follow-
interesting process. So with Toowoomba North, as an example, it will come down to on the night. So last time around there were 5 candidates, and Trevor, Kerry, and then the 3 other candidates. And what it came down to, what they call the notional candidates or the notional parties. So out of those 5 parties that were running, or the 5 individuals that were running, they determined that the majority of the votes went to Labor and LNP, and therefore none of the other 3 could possibly get enough preferences to win.
Right, okay. Yep.
So what they do is they go, well, they're the 2 notional candidates, so they take those 2 piles out and they sit them over the side, and without even looking at the preferences on the others, they go, who is the higher of these out of the 2?
Yep.
So there could be a Greens ballot, and it's a donkey vote because the Greens were first on the ballot at that point, and it could have been 1 for the Greens, 4 for LNP, 5 for Labor. Your preference goes to the LNP.
Right, okay. Cool.
Good. So don't think that donkey voting is actually donkey voting.
Yeah,
it's not.
that's right.
If you want to, if that is your choice to donkey vote, that's your choice.
Don't
Just
watch
leave it blank.
Yep. Okay, again, out to the candidates, James, Trevor, David, Megan, whoever's running in the southern.
Well, Labor have
Downs.
announced their 2 candidates for
Let us know.
Toowoomba South and Toowoomba North. No indication on Condamine yet. I don't know about Southern Downs.
Southern Downs, no, not yet.
The other parties, likely we will not see Catter down this way. They probably won't run candidates, I can't imagine. Although they did take a huge chunk out of Pat last time, which was interesting for a 74-year-old to take a huge chunk of Pat's percentage. And One Nation as well will likely, not hopefully, they will. I would hope that they would start announcing candidates, but it is likely that they will run in all 3.
Okay, interesting.
So we'll see who those will be.
No, stay tuned for next week. We'll have some more information. So hope that information today was useful. Thanks for coming on today, Ben. Appreciate it. Take care, Toowoomba, Warwick, Stanthorpe, Dalby, wherever you are, and vote properly in this election.
Vote properly. Keep up to date with what we're doing on this channel. It is free. It's a free source of information, so that you as the voter can exercise your democratic right to vote properly.
Thanks, mate. Cheers. Take care, everyone.
No, cheers.